Don't you remember your old friend? I guess it has been a while. 15 years? Not me. Must be someone else. That look is terrifying. That is the look that is like, bro, run. My idea was that in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I'd gently tell her I was taken. Did y'all see the eyes flash? Yo, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I have something new to bring to the table. I know what y'all already thinking. This is not Ace Attorney 2. You better turn around, go back, and start that game. I'm sorry. We're gonna have a little bit of a palate cleanser before we jump into that, but I promise you a video for that is coming out very soon. But until then, like I said, palate cleanser, we're gonna play something a little bit new, something different, a psychological horror, if you will. Something like Doki Doki Literature Club, if you're familiar. Now, this game that I'm about to play right now is called Kill or Love. This is an indie title. It is free to play on Steam, so if you want to play it yourself, feel free. But I saw it had very positive reviews, so I wanted to give it a shot, you know, to figure out what it was all about. And looking at it, it looks like a very fun game. So this is Kill or Love. So let's talk a little bit about the game.
A story about obsession, loneliness, and, based on your choices, varying amounts of murder. Jack, a man with no memory of his childhood, is stuck in a hospital following a near-fatal injury. His girlfriend, meanwhile, is being held captive. To make things worse, Jack's nurse is Anna, the woman who kidnapped his girlfriend and put Jack in the hospital in the first place. Anna is obsessed with him to an unhealthy degree, and the answer to why lies somewhere in the past. This short visual novel follows Jack as he makes desperate plans to save the girl dearest to him, and as he remembers how Anna tore through his life.
This game claims to have about 2 to 3 hours worth of content to go through. There are 2 choices at the end that branch the story into 4 different endings. So there are 4 total different endings. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna dive into one ending and then we'll go look at the rest on YouTube if we are interested. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, shout out Andy Church, by the way, Andy Church. I see you, developer and publisher. We love our indie developers. Let's go ahead and dive into things. Jack? There's a voice calling to me. Wake up, Jack! It's a woman's voice. I want to keep on sleeping, but it doesn't seem like she'll give up soon. I open my eyes. Hey! Good morning. Did you sleep well? Chapter 1, Indecision. I know her, not just because she's my nurse. I've known her for a long time now. Her name is Anna. What? Can't talk? Is your throat too dry? Hang on a sec. Okay. She comes back with some soap. Wait, what? She comes back with some water in a cup. She helps me sit up, then puts the cup up to my mouth and lets me drink. Good, feeling better now? Yeah, thanks. Great. Are you comfortable here? Can you sleep well? How's your leg? Does it hurt? Are you, bro? Stand back, relax. I'm all right. Well, if you say so, tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? Yeah, okay. Actually, yes, Jack, what is it? What's the date today? Do you know? Oh, just that. It's August the 3rd. I see. What did you think I was going to confess my love to you? I just woke up. Anything else? Well, okay then. I have to go now. Other patients, you know? But I'll be back in a bit. Don't worry. And it leans down and pecks me on the lips. Whoa, what kind of relationship what kind of precedent are we setting? What? Come on now. Ain't this harassment? Bye-bye. Yuck. Like, don't I have a girlfriend? Why are you doing this to me? Start of journal, August 3rd. I am going to kill someone. Probably. Her name is Anna. What the? Hello? I don't want to do it. I'm not a violent man. What else can I do? It would be wrong to let her live, right? But I can't kill her just yet. I'm too weak. I tested my grip strength today. Whoa, pause. I wrapped a hand around my wrist and squeezed. Couldn't make it hurt at all. Not even a little bit. But it doesn't matter much. Even if I was strong enough to go through with it, I'd still have to wait. I can't do anything until I know Grace is safe. Grace. It hurts to think about her. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I got her involved. Please be safe, Grace. 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 Calls me down when I write your name. It don't sound like it. Grace. 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 So sorry. I am too, bro. whatever's going through it right now. August 4th, the journal is still here, thank God. I was afraid she would find it somehow. Okay, so it's just like the description says. Like, she literally kidnapped my girlfriend and is keeping us hostage, keeping her hidden from me while I'm her captive, or while I'm held captive by her. And she's over here trying to give me kisses on the lips. I was afraid she would find it somehow. When I saw that she didn't, such a huge relief. I wanted to write it in right away, but I didn't. I have to be patient. I'll write only when I'm sure Anna is not around, not while she's walking around tending to patients, pretending she's not who she really is. We're just in the hospital in bright daylight, so no one's gonna call her out for kissing me, bro? Ain't that a breach of like HIPAA or something? I feel like that's gotta be like a breach of trust. Like, has she not lost her job? There's gotta be cameras. And it's a good thing I waited. She came into the room only a few minutes after I woke up. She smiled and, what? Okay, she smiled and asked me how my night had been. I held back from telling her how I really felt about being here and about her. I mean, it's not like I can hide everything, not after what happened. But at least I can pretend I'm not planning to do what I'm going to do. And who knows, maybe she thinks I've gone back to how I was before. I haven't gone back, and I'd rather die than be like that again, but it would be nice if she believed that. She'd let her guard down. Well, it doesn't matter that much, really. Even if she finds out I'm planning on killing her, so what? So what? I'll end her life just the same. Damn, are y'all gonna be standing out for your loved ones like this? For your sugar boo? Sugar boo? Y'all know what I'm trying to say though, right? Like, y'all gonna be doing this for your girl or what? If not, you ain't really a ride or die. If it comes to that, I'll do it. If I need to kill Anna to save Grace, I'll do it in a heartbeat. You know what, actually? Grace doesn't even need to be saved. Yeah, Grace is fine, somewhere far away, without a care in the world. And I'm worrying over nothing. Yeah, only. Okay, wait, is he trying to like rationalize just killing her in cold blood? Bro, why do we have to take it that far? I mean, like, she's kidnapping you, so I get it. I haven't gained any strength back yet. Am I being impatient? I might be. The doctor thinks that's for sure, that I'm being impatient. I asked him for some exercise I could do, but he told me to shut up and rest. What are you in such a hurry for? He asked me. Couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. Bro, you can't make up a quick lie? Oh, bro, I have a hot date, like, in 3 days. I'm trying to move, bro. Trying to get my affairs in order. My next idea was to find a weapon. I haven't seen anything good, though. I'll still look out for something I could use, but I haven't got my hopes up. I mean, I could rip out the needle in my arm connected to the IV drip, but I don't think that'd be a good murder weapon. What then? I can't think of anything. My mind is foggy from the drugs and the pain, and damn it, why is there always so much bullshit? Bro, that's me after a work day. Damn it! Why do I always have to deal with all this? Nothing I try is going to work. Oh yeah, brother. He's going through it. August 5. Again. Calm down. Can't afford to lose my nerve. Not now, of all times. Emotions. That's when I'm safe. That comes when I'm safe. When we are safe. Both me and Grace. My biggest problem is not being able to walk. They've set the bones of my legs straight and everything. And it's healing in its cast, but it'll be a long time before I'm able to walk. I think. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon. It could help me get my strength back. I'll ask the doctor when I see him. Quick save. It's early morning. I hear someone coming down the hall slowly, not in a hurry. They sound like they're wearing hospital slippers. Most likely it's the doctor and a nurse. I hope it's a nurse other than Anna. I pray that's anyone else. The door opens. The doctor comes in and a step behind him is a nurse that is not Anna. I sigh in relief. Is there any audio whatsoever? Am I stuck just listening to nothing? There's been music this whole time. I've been speaking in silence. Why? Oh, brother. I sigh in relief. In a lot of pain, huh? No, it's not that, doctor. But, well, it can wait, unless it's urgent. It's not. Very well then. The doctor can't be over 35 years old. He's wearing a golden watch and fine leather-looking shoes. He doesn't look like a doctor to me at all, more like a businessman, actually. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse, checking on the patients, spending no more than a minute with each. Sounds like a doctor, all right. And doctors, why do they do that, bro? They'd be like, how you doing? And you'd be like, my knee, and they just already halfway out the door, bro, ready for lunch. Like, get your ass back here. I'm My insurance isn't paying you $600 for me to tell you something at like to the back of your head, like you're Lana Sky. Here he comes to my bed last. Okay, Mr. Friday. What was it again? Let's see here. He leafs through some papers and clicks his tongue. Ah, you fell. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to do that? And doctors be doing this too, bro. I mean, I guess it depends on which one you get, but always asking too many questions. Oh. These substances we found in your blood work explain that mystery. Ah, so she drugged me? That's funny. Not very clever, are you? Getting high and... Doctor, you can't say that! Yeah, who are you? Oh, sue me. I think I might. And you, don't do it again. Next I'm gonna patch you up, you hear? Do you hear this guy? Bro, 1 star on Yelp. I'll try not to. He's being rude, but it doesn't really bother me. I've got more important things on my mind. Doctor, how long until I can start walking? At least with crutches. I don't know. What? What? You're a doctor, aren't you? My doctor? The very same. Who do you think operated on you? I look down at my leg. I'm suddenly very unsure of what I'll see when the cast comes off. Can't you at least guess? Oh, wait, sorry. Can't you at least guess when I'll be able to walk? I'd rather not. Oh, but you'd rather roast me, right? Telling me shit like, you ain't never gonna treat me again? Hello? The nurse, standing next to the doctor, looks uncomfortable. She's holding a hand to her forehead and sighing. Report him! Why not? Don't I deserve to know? Well, a lot of factors are at play here, you see. The doctor starts moving his right hand in complex patterns. Plenty of factors get— Who are you, Doctor Strange? As you can see here, no! You're gonna tell me when I can walk, or at least give me an estimate. You're a doctor. Plenty of factors that can change how quickly you heal. A whole lot. So who can really say? Factors like what? Oh, so many of them. Like what? Like, he glanced down his papers. Like your blood pressure, which is crap, by the way. All right, bro. I've had it like, yeah. This conversation's, that's why it's happening. Are you stressing over something? Yeah. Yes. No. No, doctor, I'm not. I'm fucking fine. He frowns a little. Well, you'll be fine. Kick your feet back and relax. What are you in such a hurry for anyway? You haven't got a job waiting for you outside or anything. Are you serious? Huh? How do you know that? Oh, well, nurse, he snaps his fingers trying to remember. Anna? Nurse Anna, that's the one. She told me. Now I know why that crack job works here, bro. She's working under you. You probably don't even mind, bro. She'd probably be scribbling notes and plotting, like, kidnappings, and you just be looking over her shoulder like, cute, and walks away. Oh, yes, and I know about you two. No need to act surprised. You're a lucky guy, you know that? Yeah. When I first found out, I was against letting her care for you, but being subjective and all that stuff, you know, but she really wanted to, so I thought whatever, and she'll take it well, so... Sorry, and she's taking it well, so it's okay, I guess. The doctor stares off into space, then looks at me and grins. Oh, I see. It's her. What? She's the reason you want to get the hell out of here, huh? Wow, the first dot you're able to connect. I don't blame you. There's no privacy here at all. Oh, no, I didn't... Don't be ashamed now. I get what it's like. He drops a smile. You can't be thinking of those sorts of things. You gotta rest properly. Are you insinuating that I'm... Get this buffoon out of my room? He leaves with a thumbs up. 2 of the other patients are laughing and whistling, and the other one is grumbling with what must be jealousy. Idiots. My journal is pressed up against me in a new hiding spot. I moved it 3 times now. I've got to write in it. My thoughts are burning a hole in my skull. I've got to share them with someone, even if that someone is a piece of freaking paper. But not now. She's out there somewhere. Yeah, this whole medical practice is crazy. They probably never even background screened her ass. They probably saw her pull up, thought she was pretty, and was like, oh yeah, nurse material. Damn it. Damn it all. I'm stuck here with nothing to do but lie uselessly and wait. 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 Wait and wait and wait. All I can do is wait. Nothing to do but wait. 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 For how long? It's 2 hours after I've written down those words. I'm looking at the little notebook that is my journal. I've got it in my hands. I am amazingly lucky to have it. Someone had left both the notebook and a pen in the nightstand next to my bed. I checked the nightstand's drawers on a whim, and there they were. Now they're only things that keep me sane. There's no TV or books or even magazines in here. I'm counting the pages I've got left in the notebook, checking how much ink there is in my pen. Then she comes in. I feel my heart stop. Oh, hey, Anna. Good evening, boys. She greets everyone, but she's only looking at me. I murmur back a hello. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the notebook. Clutching it, actually. I can feel beads of sweat forming on my forehead. The notebook is small, very small. My hands must be hiding it from view, or are they? She's noticed. Anna pays it no mind. She wheels in the cart with our medication. While she's busy with the other patients, I slip the notebook and pen under my blanket, smooth it over, and lie quietly. How are you holding up, sweetie? I nearly jumped at Anna's whispered words. I didn't notice her approach. I'm fine, thanks. Jack, don't you remember what I told you? It's no good putting on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? What is this about? Does she know? I know everything, you see. She leans in closer. I nearly faint. Everything. Yeah? Yes. I had a little chat with your doctor, you know. He told me all about how much trouble you're having. What? Stay away from me! And as soon as I realize what she means, my tense body loosens up. Yeah, that. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, sweetie. Well, I'm sorry. Your health has priority over... But don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. She puts her hand on my blanket and starts smoothing it out absent-mindedly. Makes me happy, though, to see you like this again. After how you acted before your accident, I thought, never mind. Without warning, she leans in even closer. I feel her hot breath on my cheek. But since you're so eager, Jack, I promise that after your release, I'll give you the time of your life. I'll make you finally forget all about Grace. Now, this is nasty work. This is actually nasty work, though. We gotta get up out of here. Her words are they're like a slap in the face. I can only stare back. So you still care about her. I don't like that. Of course you wouldn't, bro. Someone like you and someone like her, you never should have been together in the first place. Please think only of me. After all, we were made for each other. If I promise I'll be with you always, will you leave Grace out of this? No, that's no good. I can't do that. Just you're asking that, it shows you're still thinking about her. She hasn't got anything to do with this, with what you did to me and what I'll do to you. So leave her out of it, or are you holding her somewhere? At least that girl's good for one thing. Thanks to her, you've been a good boy, even though you're still so confused. Anna, please! I'm close to crying. Oh, bro, I was about to crash out. I want to tear my hair out. Anna smiles again. Fine, sweetie. I'll promise I won't hurt her. As long as you do one thing for me. You know what that is? I do. Of course I do. It's something she's been telling me to do for ages, since before I got here. She's like a broken record. You want me to remember everything? Yep. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. We'll be together again forever. So promise you'll remember. I promise I'll try. Oh, bro. No, that's not good enough. You promised you'd try before, and look where that got us. Tell me you'll do it. I promise. I'll recall it all. Good. We'll work on that when you get out of here, but if your memory comes back to you before then, tell me before you tell anyone else, okay? Bye-bye for now. Nah, she's a freak. She needs to get up out of here. Y'all already know that when the time to make the decision comes, it's done. She wheels out the cart, glancing back one last time with that eerie look of hers. I can't tell her I already remember. I've known since before my injury. I've known that when we were both children cheat. No, I can't tell her. If I do that, she wins and Grace dies. And maybe I die too. I can't win playing along with Anna's delusions. Okay, so then what are we gonna do about it in between now and then? Chapter 2, what Jack lost. So we're gonna dive into the memories a bit. I can't sit here waiting. I've got to wait. And I will, but I feel like I can't either. I'm doing nothing, and it's eating me up. If a stomach is empty long enough, it starts eating itself. Do you know that? I know that. If I don't do something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. Are you good? Definitely not. Whoa. I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that'll help me make sense of things. Right now, my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind like flies around a turd. I want my mind to be clear. To do that, to do what I'm going to do, and to do it properly, my mind needs to be clear. Unclouded. This notebook is small, but I think I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story. So here it goes. Everything. What is this supposed to be? Safeway? I met her again after so many years in the store where I worked. Oh, backstory time. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It couldn't have been. She must have been following me. The first time she came in, I was at the cash register. She walked straight up to me, cutting in line. An old woman was busy counting her change, and I didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there a while, staring at me. Then she said, No, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already too much of that woman in my life. I've got to start with someone else, someone I miss. Grace. Okay, so that's Grace. Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. She was, and is still, a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but that's perfectly fine. I hated her. I hated most people. And most things, I was a real asshole. I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever our coworkers invited me somewhere, I'd turn them down. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I'd always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, but then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away as I could. It worked, for a while. Then came the day we really talked for the first time. Okay. I was restocking the shelves alongside an old, greasy, long-haired man when Grace came along. I didn't even look at her. Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelves. I waited for her to leave. Yo, this is exactly what I used to do. I used to work in a grocery store, and bro, having to try to avoid people that you know are going to be speaking to you your entire shift is so time consuming because they'd be following you everywhere. Dawn, can you switch with me? All right? Or you can switch with me, all right? You can go out, Susie. I already did the bottom shelves here. Dawn, the old man, thanked her and left. And Grace started walking toward me. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't walk in peace. Just her being there made me upset. I had to say something. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh, no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't she take a hint? I thought then. It's his back, you know. What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. Oh, I see. Look at you getting mad now. You're mad because, bro, you suck, bro. This was me. This is me before I got in a relationship. I'd be so like hesitant to like open myself to other people, and then the slightest time anybody comes in, I'd be like looking at them like that anytime I felt like they were flirting. And then it turns out they weren't, and they were just trying to be like friendly, and then like, yeah, bro. High school was rough. He has a lot of trouble with the lower shelf, so I get it. I didn't do it to bother you. Oh, sorry. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I did it. Okay. I mean, damn, bro. I mean, you should kind of feel bad. You were over here assuming the worst. We went on restocking in silence for about another minute. I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose. So I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? Huh? Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. That's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Dumbass. If I could go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Just kidding. Wow, this was a rocky start to a relationship. I promise you that, but that's how it always is. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone, I thought, now that she knows I prefer it that way, but she didn't. I always thank my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though. For her own sake. I hope she could forgive me. Okay, nice little sweet backstory there. Writing about the past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I'm with. Thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled, it's given me courage. And she got hurt because of me, so I'll do anything to make her happy and safe. The weather was nice out today. The sky was blue. There's a tiny window on the wall to my left. I can look through it if I twist my head around. That small patch of sky is the only beautiful thing around here. That and my memories of her. Okay, now that we got Grace, I'm like, dang, yeah, and I gotta go. Hi, Jack. Hi. A beautiful morning, isn't it? Let's give it our all today. Yep, let's do that. I wish somebody would tell me that at the start of my shift at the grocery store, bro. I'm not giving anything my all. I'm giving you like 40%. The rest of the 60 is going to be me rapping lyrics as I'm packing peanuts, brother. I'm not sitting here like going in overtime unless it's to leave early. Yep, let's do that. Your uniform is kind of all wrinkly, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it is. I haven't gotten iron, so. Geez, you're really hopeless, aren't you? I wouldn't go that far. Damn. I could iron your clothes for you if you said pretty please. August 8th. After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and talking to me more and more. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye and how are you doing at first. Eventually, they grew to full conversations. Well, I say full conversations, they were still pretty bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey, Jack. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Yes. There's this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. Okay, is she asking you out now? Jack, really don't have game like that. See, this is the thing that makes me upset. Like, I know people who be like going through it. This man Jack just strolls in, hates everybody, and then gets Grace, gets himself a Grace. So how do we go there? After work today? To relax? Or sorry, how about we go there after work today? And then she asked me out for drinks. I surprised myself further by saying sure. How do you like it here? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh, well, I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it would be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. Okay. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. Our drinks came quickly. They were cool and pleasantly sweet, but I couldn't enjoy mine. I was in a bad mood. Oh, what's new, Jack? Like, come on, bro. Lighten up. You're getting yourself some potion in you. You have a girl sitting right in front of you who clearly wants your time, and you're sitting there, and this is him, bro. Can't even enjoy this shit. Like, bro, get a grip. The waitress had giggled while taking my order, and I took it as an insult, or it was something else just as dumb. Can't remember exactly. Feels good to relax after a long day at work, doesn't it? I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. Sip my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said it's nothing. I'm just not cut out for this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to drink if you don't want to. I don't mean that. I mean all this. I gestured at everything around us, doing things with people. Huh? Why? You wouldn't even get it if I explained. We're just too different. I had it rough in life. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. Well, it would be a shame not to do fun things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How can you say that? We've barely been here for 10 minutes. Jack, get a grip, bro. Look at this face. Like, after a long work day, bro, on top of all of the BS, you're the one who agreed, and you're sitting here, like, crapping on her parade. Like, she just said she had a hard day at work. Both of y'all worked hard as hell. And you come into this bar like, I hate everything. I mean, fuck life. This shit sucks. I'm not cut out. Like, bro, cut it out. I just know. She didn't seem happy I said that. So you want to leave? I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain, and there we have it. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Oh, yeah? Yeah! If you keep going like this, you're never gonna have any fun in life. So promise me you'll at least give being with me a chance. Want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least another hour. A whole hour? Please? Fine, I can do an hour. Thank God. Or sorry, thank you. You won't regret it. Yeah, sure. Okay. It seemed like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite of me. I was going to stare at it for the whole hour, counting down the minutes. Then, when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. But then, something happened. Grace was having trouble. I had never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was just sitting there barely saying anything. Jack. I was acting all grumpy too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store with so many distractions around us, it'd be easy for her to chat with me every so often, a few words here and there. I hadn't had to do much back then besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face, it simply couldn't work like that. After after more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at her drink instead of me. How do you not feel shame? How do you not feel shame? Even if you don't like her like that, I'm sorry, like man, woman, whoever, if someone is trying to have a conversation with me, I'm trying to be as engaging as possible. And once I reach my social limit, that's when I'll try to like taper off and be like, yeah, haha, like good to talking to you. This dude just didn't even try. And he's just looking at her. This is him. Wow. She must really be bored. Oh well, like, and still is just staring out the window like he's in the middle of like a Linkin Park music video or something. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to mind, no matter how stupid. Why I did it. I don't even know why I said Linkin Park, bro. Like, any music video where like the person's like the main character is staring out the window when it's raining. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or unlike the past me. Finally, I was warming up to Grace, or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know. Maybe it was both. The reason didn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed, no matter what. No, it wasn't even a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that, like a fist that wouldn't unclench. But now I found I could relax it little by little. And before I knew it, I was really having fun in this girl's presence, talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her. What did we talk about? I don't even remember. What I do remember is that I had a lot more fun than I've had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. Look at you, see? I do remember one thing we talked about, actually. We somehow got on the topic of family. What's your family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's, actually, I don't really talk with other people all that much or hang out with them. Well, outside of work. I'm kind of alone a lot of the time. What? Really? You? Yeah. This surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me. But you're so friendly with people at the store. That's all it is. It's not that I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're going to turn out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you'd use someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really weird. I'm sorry. No, I don't think you are. It makes sense what you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really hoped you'd understand. I'm so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. Okay, so they did kick it. They hit it off. We went for drinks again next week, and then once more the week after. We went for drinks. The week after that, we had dinner together at a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I never had wine. It was disgusting. But I had guessed it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass anyway. I even said it was delicious. Then Grace tried some, told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. I wasn't bitter about it, I laughed along. Strange how quickly people can change sometimes. Soon we started going out more often, to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together too, and one time we even went to the movies. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh, that's how it went. Bro, why is it like that though? Sometimes. Other times people are weird about it. You could be going out on dates for like 3 months and then you'd be like, you want to go out? Like you want to like, you know, kind of make this official, and they'd be like, and I'm like, oh no, you got like 3 other dudes in your phone. I already know. I'm out. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she still lived with her family. I'd known for a while that something had happened, something she hadn't shared with anyone before, but when she told me what it was, a few of the things she said, no, I shouldn't write it down here. It feels wrong. It's not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? I had never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. I know. God, I feel like an idiot. And after I told you I had it rough, no, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles and I've got mine. I know, but can't we do something? There's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep looking forward. You know? No, I don't know. Like, I don't know anything. I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. I told her I'd protect her, keep her safe forever, and I meant it. And I failed her, but that comes later. For now, I figured I should tell her what my own troubles had been. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. I do want to. I managed to keep quiet about my past. I only alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. What? Nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, it's not exactly nothing. But my teen years are fuzzy, and everything before that, it's like it doesn't exist. What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one. I was in a lot of institutions before I turned 18. Oh, Jack. I'll tell you about those times if you want, but there's not a lot to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. I wish I could tell you everything about my life. I really do, but I can't. That's fine. Did you ever try to find out about my life before then? Yeah. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. I just never felt like it, I guess. I must have known even back then that some memories are best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember if I couldn't. But you're fine with it? Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the times you can remember then. So I went on to tell her about a few bland memories I had. So this dude has amnesia, right? Okay, there's plot twist incoming, but like, I just want to know what it is. Like, what could he be like, not hiding, but what could the game be hiding from me? Because they're definitely leaving it for when I'm about to kill her, bro. I feel like Anna's like heavily involved. Quick save. August 10th. I could write about all the talks we had, about the first night we spent together, about looking for an apartment and then finding it, about moving in, about pretty much anything that only involved the two of us, but I think it's time to move on. This isn't a feel-good journal after all. Okay, fair enough. It was a Thursday, coming up to a year since Grace and I started dating. I was at the cash register. Grace wasn't in the store. An old lady was counting her change slowly and with trembling hands when Anna walked in. Oh, here she go. On her Anna bullshit. Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register, towards me, empty-handed. The sight of her approaching made my heart start beating like mad. My head hurt. I knew the moment I saw her that she meant trouble. Jack? My God, is that you, Jack? She had the nerve to pretend she'd stumbled upon me by accident, like she hadn't tracked me down. But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. I could see her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss? Is it you? Please don't cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. Damn, you don't know Walter? The old lady was still tackling her mass of coins. She didn't seem to notice much around her. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yeah, my name is Jack, but you've got me confused with someone else. There's a lot of Jacks out there. Oh, come on, you're you all right. I put a hand on the counter, ready to steady myself. She reached out as if to place her hands on mine. I jerked my hand back like she was going to bite me. It's me. It's Anna. Don't you remember your old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it has been a while. 15 years? Not me. Must be someone else. Oh my gosh, bro. That look is terrifying. That is the look that is like, bro, run. Anna stared right at me, through me. I thought I'd either boil or freeze. I'm sure it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about old times. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets over. Look, lady, even if I was this friend of yours, I have a job to do. So let me get on with it. You're bothering the customers. The customers weren't even bothered one bit. If they hated anyone, it was probably me. After all, I was being so rude to this pretty, charming girl who only wanted to talk to her friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you doing in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. I was through trying to reason with her. I crossed my arms and said nothing, hoping she wouldn't notice that my heart was pounding way too fast. Anna gave me a good, hard look. So, that's how it is. I'll see you later, Jack. Aw, hell nah. She went away, plotting her devious plan. She over there plotting some mischief. I let out a long breath I hadn't noticed I was holding. I felt awful. Even worse, I felt Anna had been right. There had definitely been something familiar about her. I don't want to say it because like I feel like the whole point of this game is like the psycho ex-girlfriend trope, but like, or at least psycho like love interest trope, but like, what if she's right? He says he can't even remember anything about her. But then again, she has psycho tendencies. Yo, you think she did something to her? Maybe you think he messed her up? Maybe I'm the problem. Even worse, I felt Anna had been right. There definitely been something familiar about her, but I didn't want to find out more. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way, I told myself. Guessing correctly, there'd be a next time. Guessing wrongly, that it'd be at the store. I'll do it again and again until she gives up. I don't know what she wants, but I won't give an inch. Pause. The old lady cried out. She'd found a quarter. You give a damn about your 25 cents? Isn't it weird? Oh, it's weird, isn't it? I just write today's date like that and then go right to telling about something that happened months ago. I should write down when that stuff happened, but it was so long ago, I don't think I can remember the exact dates. Who cares? This is only for me anyway. It can be a jumbled mess. Sometimes I feel like I should write more about what's happening now, but nothing is happening, so fuck it. When I told Grace about the girl who called herself Anna, and who called me Jack even though we didn't wear name tags, she took it like it was good news. That's amazing, Jack. She must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right from the time you can't remember. Oh, I don't know. She might be some sort of scam artist. I just come up with that idea of Anna being a scam artist. It seemed a good enough excuse not to go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack. At least give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. I've got you. Jack, I'm not telling you to sleep with her. Don't be so rude to her next time, okay? I can't win. I can't win. This girl over here prodding into my personal life, and I'm over here like clearly uncomfortable, and Grace is like, just connect with her. Like, I'm uncomfortable, Grace. Damn. I wasn't being rude. You so were. Okay, so if I was, it's not fair to her. She seems like a nice girl. And don't you think it'd be good for you too? Be friends with her? No, not really. She could tell you about your past. Then maybe some things would start making sense. You could put whatever happened behind you. Nothing happened. Something must have happened, Jack. People don't... Grace fell silent. Instead of continuing, she started running her fork through the peas on her plate. We were having dinner. People don't do what? Well, people don't do that at night unless something happened to them. I keep telling you, it must be some weird kind of insomnia, nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will eventually, bro. Why not try this? The memories you have, it's like they went out. I think they should get out too. Then you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. And how does that work exactly? You'll be able to face it properly. It's helped me a lot, you know, thinking about what happened to me, seeing it's not so bad as I thought it was. I stubbornly refused to answer and went on eating like there hadn't been a conversation at all. What Grace had referred to was something I'd only recently found out. Apparently I shouted and kicked that night a lot. Sometimes I all out screamed. Maybe I still do that, who knows? Maybe the staff and patients here are too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. Fairly sure I don't. Though that's not to say I can sleep well at all. Funny how at one point, something like that was the biggest problem in my life. So long ago. Or at least, it feels like it was so long ago. So much has happened since then. The morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired. It wasn't until Grace told me about the screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened about once a week. Really freaked her out the first few times it happened, but then she got used to it. Or as used to it as you can get. It makes me feel like an asshole, realizing how nonchalant I was about it. Screaming every few nights in my sleep was, I felt, a small price to pay so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. But it didn't matter in the end if I decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. Anna? The second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. We were neighbors? When she moved in? I was coming back home from a morning shift at the store. And you just bump into her? I went into our building, up to the second floor, down the hall to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door. That someone was her. Anna? Jack? Oh, goodness, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She pointed at the door. Oh, nah, bro. Nah, this is different. This suddenly just got 10 times more different. As if to ask if I live there. Yeah, that's my apartment. As you damn well know, the hallway air felt warm and stale, soup-like. What are you doing here? I was going to say hello to my new neighbor. Say hello. Wait, what? And here. She pushed something into my hands. It was a plate wrapped in plastic wrap. There was something brown on the plate. Brownies. I'm sure you'll like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spat the words out. Oh, no, I know what's in those brownies. Have y'all ever watched What is that show called? It's Shimonetta. Shimonetta. That was a freaky show. That was a freaky show, bro. I remember watching that a long time ago, like high school. And she put that in the brownies. I was like, oh nah, bro. I'm right over there. And it showed me the door to the right of mine. That place has been empty for weeks. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there before that was a heroin addict. It didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we'd end up living so close by again. It's not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious you planned this. There's no way something like this would happen by accident. Anna laughed. It was a sound like a fork scraping a plate. Well, you can believe it's a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. I'm not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. Grace? Who is Grace? My girlfriend? I'm pointing at the door with my thumb. Uh-oh, bro. I already know where this is going. We live together. My idea was that in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I'd gently tell her I was taken. Grace? Did y'all see the eyes flash? Yeah? She must be a nice girl. The best I've ever known. He's lucky to have you. It's the other way around. Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go in and say hello myself. No need. And she's not here right now. But, bye. Damn! Yeah, nah, bro. I'm sorry, Jack. You're kind of setting yourself up with this one. I mean, you made the right moves if this was any normal girl, bro, but this is clearly not, and you just basically ensured that she's gonna be coming into your apartment in a ski mask and putting both of y'all in a fucking potato sack. I locked the door. It was already unlocked because Grace was home. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. In the apartment, I found I could breathe freely again. Son of a bitch. Talk to this girl, be friends with her? Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Writing all this down, I could see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain facts of it don't seem that bad at all. A friend I hadn't seen in years noticed me at my workplace, talked with me a bit, and then happened to move in right next to me. But I knew right from the start that there was something off about her. That's not something to ignore. Paranoid? Yeah. But in this case, I was right to be paranoid. It's happened because I let my guard down and all that shit happened. Still no word from the doctor about when I'll be able to get out of here. In fact, I haven't seen him in days. I hope he's just busy. What if something happened to him? It's the paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia. That's plain stupid. And I can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. But I've got to say, if this doctor did disappear, it wouldn't be much of a loss to the hospital, I think. My thought exactly. Bro was talking crazy to me. Talking to me like I was his nephew or something. I'll have to ask him to give me some neck exercises I can do. My neck hurts from craning my neck to the side all the time to look at the sky. Well, at least the weather's bad now. I'm not looking there as much. It's weird how a little neck sprain is causing me trouble with how broken and battered the rest of me is. No, I probably shouldn't mention my neck to him. They may end up upping my dosage. Then what'll I do when my brain turned to mush? Maybe then I'd be happy. In my case, I have things to do, and I need a clear mind to do them. I hope that what I'm writing makes sense. I hope I haven't gone down the rabbit hole already, and all I'm doing is scrawling line after line of meaningless chicken scratch. But that'd be pretty funny, I guess. In a pretty unfunny way. Oh, brother, a quick save. This is getting crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. And his brownies were tasty. You ate them? You ate them? Oh, nah, bro. Nah. I didn't have any, but Grace said so. Okay, there we go. I wanted to throw the brownies into the trash, but Grace caught wind of them too quickly. She's like a bloodhound when it comes to sweet stuff, chocolate especially. And then, of course, I had to explain where I got them. Huh, weird. I know, right? There's no way it's a coincidence. Yeah, it must be a sign. A sign of what? That she's stalking me? You know, it is weird that she was stalking me, since she knew where I lived, but that she didn't know about Grace. I mean, she couldn't have known with how surprised she was. I don't think she was acting. Was it just a coincidence then? No, absolutely not. That I refuse to accept. I think I'll go say hi. I can make something for her too. Do we have any butter left? I want to bake her cookies. Yeah, and then you'll eat most on your own. Hey! I don't see the point of going to visit her though. We'll see more than enough of her anyway. We live so close by. We're neighbors. I want us to get started on the right foot. And maybe she and I can be friends. I think that'd be nice. I wrapped my arms around her. Of course, you deserve that. But please, find a friend that's not her. Why? Once again, I couldn't properly explain why. I couldn't put it down as anything more than a hunch, a gut feeling I get whenever I was near her. I've at least got to see her for myself to see if she's really such a horrible person. Trust me, you're better off without it. Let's see, that's the real mystery here is what is the relationship between these two? She thinks of him fondly. He just wants to run away. But it'd be too easy to think that they're just like, that like they just had like a falling out or something, or that she was like crazy for him and he's just wanted to avoid her ever since, and that's why he has that feeling, but we'll see. The next day in the afternoon, I was lying down on our sofa. I was nursing a headache that had been with me since morning. Grace told me she'd be right back. She went out of the apartment with something in her hands, and then a smell of freshly baked cookies wafted out of the kitchen. It took me about 2 minutes to piece the puzzle together. Ah, shit, I whispered. I was immediately up. Not good, not good. Panic struck me harder than I would expect. It was like with Grace, seeing Anna all by herself, some vulnerable part of me was exposed. I wanted to bring Grace back and lock the door and keep her safe and never, ever let her out of my sight. But I also didn't want to go in there. I just stood there, head in my hands, wondering what the hell to do. All at once, I was starting to tell myself to go there, you coward, but also to stay here, you idiot. And somewhere far away, a tiny little voice, very tiny, very little, was telling me I was overreacting. Then there came the sound of glass breaking. It had come from, where else? Anna's apartment. I went to the wall that separated our apartments. Now there was no sound at all, nothing to explain the crash. I finally overcame my cowardice. I dashed out from our apartment to hers. Like, go get your lady! Are you joking? Bro was hauling ass! When I got there, I saw broken glass and blood and Grace kneeling down, and Anna stood above her, and they were both smiling. They stopped when they noticed me. They're out of breath and confused. Jack? Hi, Jack. Did you decide to join us? No, what the hell is going on? This? Anna waved her hand at the floor. All the bits of glass, white ceramic actually. There were scattered cookies and drops of blood. Yes, that! Just looking at the blood made me feel sick, like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from it. I've always been like that around blood. I've never had the stomach for it. Grace is picking up the broken pieces of ceramic. There was a little accident. An accident? Yes, what else? Grace, what happened? It's my fault, really. The cookies were hotter than I thought, so I dropped the whole plate. And it was Anna's plate, too. Be careful, Grace, you might cut yourself. She's cut herself already, look! Huh? She only now seemed to notice the blood around her. But I... Grace checked her hands and turned around a few times to see from every angle, but found no cuts there. It's not me. It's my blood. What? Anna was, I just noticed, holding her left hand tightly with her right. There was a little blood still trickling between her knuckles. Oh no! Grace's hands hovered on Anna's. She looked willing to help, but afraid she'd do something wrong. How did this even happen? I tried to pick up some of the pieces. They're pretty sharp, aren't they? Hang on, Anna, I'm fine. You don't need to do anything. The way Anna said that was forceful, almost harsh. Grace backed away. I can still help. She remembered I was there. Jack, go get some gauze. We have gauze? Ugh, useless. What the f***? I just came over here to check on you. Frustrated, more frustrated than I'd ever seen her before, Grace ran off to get the gauze herself. What? She left me there in the belly of the beast. I tried being polite. Shame about the cookies. Real shame. I didn't even get to eat a single one. Well, actually, she picked one up with her free fingers of her left hand. Some of her blood got on the cookie. Before I could say anything, she ate it in one bite. Jesus. It's not bad at all. They're still warm. Do you want one? I'll pass. God, you make me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say, Jack. If anyone else said it. But I'll forgive you. She licked her lips. I should have left, but I was like a frog being stared down by a snake. I wondered what's taking Grace so long. She must be flustered, poor girl. So much worry about a teeny little cut. It's not serious? It's not. How do you know? I've seen a lot of cuts. I can imagine. Anna laughed. I'm a nurse. That I couldn't imagine. It's hard to believe though. I see proof of it every day. There's a lot of blood. You don't believe me? Look. She showed me her hand. The cut ran from the base of her thumb towards the middle of her hand. The wound was thin, but long and ragged. The skin around the wound was pale and moist, showing how fresh the cut was. I could have puked. Oh, does it look bad? Don't worry, it won't even scar. Stop that. You're really... I don't remember what I was going to say. It wasn't nice in any case. What stopped me was Grace coming back. Sorry. There wasn't any gauze. Here. She brought a roll of pink toilet paper. I hope this is good to. Oh, so I'm fucking useless. So I'm useless, but you come running in with toilet paper. Do you know what happens when you try to use toilet paper and it mixes with liquid? If there's as much blood as they're saying, bro, that thing's gonna tear off. Couldn't even got a paper towel. Grace, we're gonna have to talk about this. Thank you, Grace, but I don't need it. You don't? No, see? The blood stopped. Anna flashed me a smile. The corners of her mouth were still red. Neuron activation? What was that, Jack?